Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love college football as much as I do. That's right. If you look at the thumbnail and what the title says, as a Michigan fan, I do believe Ohio State has had and still has the best wide receivers in the country. Now, this is not a troll video. This is not to make fun of anybody. I'm being dead serious. Chris Olave, they've had guys there that just got drafted or that are already on the roster and are playing. In Smith and Jigba, they got Harrison, tight ends, receivers, Olave. Who else did they have? They've had a lot of guys, and I looked at the picture briefly, but then it came to my head, maybe I should make this video as a Michigan fan, because and here's the thing. I do poke fun at Ohio State, but that's not what this video's for. I'm being dead honest here, because you got teams like Texas, LSU, with really good wide receivers, and they all make a claim to be wide receiver U. I mean, LSU can make a claim at that, but lately it's been Ohio State that's had the best wide receivers. And I just thought as a Michigan fan, I should appreciate that and acknowledge that. Because the Big Ten has had some really good football players go to the NFL. And now Ohio State, thank you Ohio State for having the wide receivers. Because that belongs to our conference, which is awesome. So, yeah, I do think that they have had the best wide receivers. Those are guys that run the best routes. They catch passes more consistently than anybody else. Now it helps they've had great quarterbacks like Justin Fields and C.J. Stroud and I expect Ohio State to have another good quarterback. That's just the way it is. I mean, but they've had good pass catchers. They've had running backs run the ball, and I know wide receivers don't really take much credit, but when you have a wide receiver on a toss play or even on a halfback dive or something simple, and they're out making blocks and doing their jobs consistently for the running back to get yardage and sometimes a whole touchdown in one play, that really makes a big difference when you have a wide receiver doing their job, being aware of what's going on around them outside of catching passes and touchdowns and all that good stuff. Sometimes they do in and around plays like Ohio State's receivers. Not that they do or don't. They usually catch a lot of passes, but they probably could. I mean, they're that good, being honest. You got to acknowledge that and appreciate that. So I wish Michigan had more of those guys. Not to down Michigan's receivers, but Michigan could always use more talent. We want to be not just the best in the Big Ten, but the best in the country. But if I'm being honest, yeah, I do think Ohio State has the best receivers. They're so talented. I honestly think they could all play and start in the NFL right now, if I'm being honest right now. So I don't think that's changing anytime soon. I just thought somebody should acknowledge that and talk about it. But yeah, they've been the best for a long time. I don't think that's changing anytime soon. Ohio State's got some good receivers. They should be wide receiver U. So as a Michigan fan, I thought I would just acknowledge that and appreciate that. Thank y'all for representing the Big Ten. Outside of this game with us, I wish y'all luck for the rest of the season. And Notre Dame. I like Notre Dame, but still.